Guys, oh, enough, please. Happy Sunday, soulful Sunday. So give me that soulful moaning. Let me take this earpods off. So happy Sunday, guys. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Just putting it on do not disturb and stuff. All right, so here we go. We should have no issues or problems lagging. Happy Sunday, guys. Get in here. I'll give you guys some time to get in here while I put some lotion on my hands. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great, resting, wonderful weekend. I'm just cooking dinner now. I had a really good weekend. Isn't it interesting how we start trading in our sleep-in Saturdays for visits to the museum, and our sleep-in Sundays, hi, and all that, hey, Tara, and our sleep-in Sundays, we trade them for football games and soccer games, as you get older, things change. So to all be out here, hey, happy Sunday. I love you guys so much. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Okay, guys, I was picking up some energy of somebody. They don't know, do they want the truth? Do they want to still live in a lie? They have to accept the truth. That means they got like somebody's all over the place. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Wanda. So let's just get to it. Or just give me energy of someone knowing they have to change. And hi, Lala, the stylist. Happy Sunday. They know they have to change. They want to change. And it's like, so if I change my ways, or if I accept the things I've done, that means I owe someone an apology. I owe people an apology. There's certain aspect in things in this person's life that they really wish they could take back, but you can't take back, right? Things with the eyes can't be unseen, things with the words can't be unsaid, and things with heard can't be unheard. So now this person's dabbling in truth and acceptance, and they're like, wow, accountability means taking a look at some of the roles you played, and not only hurting other people but yourself, because I just feel like this person's looking at their self and they're like, I don't like who I am. I don't like what I've been doing. Wanting to change. The only way you can change is if you set your mindset to changing, becoming a better. Okay, so see, yeah, accepting the fact that with your pregnancy, again, that could be a big issue here. This person, their life will change, right? There's great changes happening with the acceptance of these things. So energy's energy. If it resonates, I was cooking dinner right now, early Sunday dinner. So let's just see what we got when it comes to this person. I'm not going to stay on too long, guys. I got to go pick my other son up, but I did want to come spend some time with you on this happy Sunday. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Okay, your health appears to be fine, but a checkup isn't bad either. This person, they don't like, they're even realizing like, damn, I haven't even taken care of myself. I got to take care of myself. So maybe they were dealing with some health problems and they were afraid to, go get checked up, or maybe this holding the truth down and being deceptive in some of these things has caused major health issues. Okay, hey, Empress D, because stress does, we already know stress can give us high blood pressure, strokes, heart attacks, clogged arteries, whatever the case may be. And I really feel like this person stressing has caused some type of illness in their life. Okay, they're trying to steal from you. Watch your credit cards and your big bounces for some discrepancy. So maybe somebody was in the energy of trying to steal from you and maybe they got caught. Okay, somebody, it's giving scamming type energy, or maybe this is a past energy where they tried to steal from you and it didn't work out the way that they thought it was going to work out. Or maybe somebody's stealing from this person. Okay, they pay their child support on time and take care of their kids. Okay, so now we know in this energy that children aren't a factor and taking care of them. Okay, so Spirit, clarify somewhere this energy moving forward. Well, at least we know they're taking care of their family. They're not a workaholic, but working on something else. Okay, so I'm giving you this energy. This person may be intimate with people at their job or people that they work with and use it as an excuse in the past that that's what they're doing. And I feel like it took a great toll because maybe that work relationship, that intimate work relationship is over and this person no longer in that energy. Okay, they're showing you receipts, but did you look closely? They were living a double life and throwing you off their scent. And there we go, in reference to the work relationship. Some of they work together. This person would say, oh, I'm at the job, I'm doing something. Well, you know what you're doing. All right. And then even it's a double life. Living a double life and broken both of them. I can't. This is really what's shady shit that's going on. Okay. So it's giving me somebody's living a double life or lived a double life and nothing fruitful in either life. Not one, not two, not none of them. All right. Spirit, clarify somewhere this energy. They understand their boundaries and they respect other people's space. So again, I feel like this person's very respectful, because respect is the key here, is what this card says. All right, they feel like they found the one. See how the energy starts changing? They're all down for being deceptive and stealing and scamming and doing things on a job, and it took a toll on them, their health and all their health. But then they meet someone like you and they're like, you're the one I want to be with. Okay, what do we got here? They were swindling you. They are broke. Okay, so maybe somebody trapped you in a situation because, or maybe, what I really pick up too is this person, they always were with people for what they could get, or maybe people were always with them for what they get. They're very respectful, but damn, this person's shady as hell. Okay, shady as hell. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy moving forward. Truth. He's telling you the truth about his sexuality and preferences. You don't need to pull out a lie detector. Maybe some of you have been accepting this person of who they are. It's giving me some type of gigolo energy, but maybe you have accepted them. They trust you, but sometimes are afraid to move forward. Last but not least, top of the deck, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, well, why would be afraid to move forward too if I did all this shit? Somebody did a lot of stuff to you in the past. Listen, and then living lives you know nothing about. I feel like if you would have knew some of the things this person did were doing behind your back, you would have been left this situation. But I feel like you're just someone that they can trust. It's giving me an energy that they don't trust many. They don't even trust themselves. But then again, in an energy trusting you. All right, let's get some messages from this person. All right, what do we got here? Okay, I'm sorry I didn't appreciate your love for me. So this person's opening up an apology. See, they have to accept that they didn't appreciate you. Why? Because they're doing all these other things. Okay, money flows to me in avalanche of abundance. So maybe some of you are getting ready to be open to receiving a large amount of finances. I don't know where it's coming from, guys. All I can tell you is I feel it coming. Okay, only you know the real me, because I feel like that card fell. Leave it down there, because I feel like this person, they put a facade on who they are, but you've actually got to meet the true them. You actually got to, I don't think anyone ever got as close as you have. Okay, I sometimes don't understand my behavior either. Why do I do the things I do? Why do I lie? Why do I cheat? Why do I steal? What am I really getting out of these things besides burdens and feeling burdened, and because they're living this life that they don't feel fulfilled in. They're not fulfilled in living this life. All right. How can you still love me after all I've done? Because you know what? This person doesn't love themselves. And you love them, you care for them, it's not that you're okay with what they're doing, but it's like, I'm not loving you for your, we love you for flaws and all. That's what Spirit's saying. We love you for flaws and all. Okay. We wanted different things. So I feel like at the time you may have said, I want to solidify a relationship connection. I want to build something. And they were building and working on everybody else and every other thing. And now when they come to realization of what they really want in life, and I just need to tell you guys this, when I do the readings and I talk about people that go through these things and wanting to be with you, it's not like the energy that I always pick up and channel. It's not like Sunday, they're all scamming, swindling, lying, cheating. And then Monday, they're going to come be with you. No, most of the readings I do, there's always a waiting period in between, right? There's always a season of stillness where this person comes to the realization of what they do, how they do, third party situation, whatever the problem may be, and the solution would be moving forward. But it never would be like today they're in all this energy and tomorrow. No, because in my collective, the divine doesn't allow people to move forward in the next cycle of their life until there's a healing energy, right? So you could say, Doug, this person been in this energy for 2, 3, 4 years because they haven't decided to heal, which means that pushed back your union 2 to 3, 4 years, which that's why you're supposed to be working on yourself in your field at the whole time and less focusing on their healing and what I'm doing, because sometimes people grow apart to grow together, right? It's a journey. So you might have started out in the same way, and everyone starts different places, right? But you start out at the same time, and then sometimes you deviate, right? So never think this girl's great, she's going to want us to go. No, after this person goes through these things and realization, then there's a waiting period, right? There's a time. So it's like so like maybe some of these people that been in this energy was like this 2 years ago, and now they're changing their life and they're being better, and now they're ready to come forward. You have to use your intuition and gauge how people are and what they feel, how they feel to you on a spiritual level before you accept them back in your life, before you accept communication, before you accept apologies, right? And not only is a verbal apology something good for you, but apology is also accompanied by changed behavior. I'm not going to say sorry for wearing a black shirt and every day I come on here I have a black shirt on. Not that I would, but I'm just saying in retrospective, If someone changes, you have to watch the way they move. You have to watch the things they say, because you don't want to deal with someone who's in an unhealed energy, because you're focusing on their potential. Okay, you are one of a kind, and I am aware of that. This person feels like you are rare, right? That you, the way you stuck around for them, the way you love them, the way you didn't judge them, you said, hey, I'm in it with you, flaws and all. Okay, just because they didn't accept who they were and how they feel about themselves doesn't mean you don't accept who they are and how they feel about themselves. But how could someone be open to receiving your love if they don't know how to love themselves? How can someone be open to receiving your acceptance and if they can't even accept themselves? So that is the issue here, is this person having a hard time accepting their flaws. Listen, you did this shit, you didn't care when you did it, how you did it, made you feel good and okay. Have you learned your lesson, or do you want to be better? Happy Sunday, Khalees. Do you want to be a better person? Do you think different? A lot of the times, things don't change in life because we're still thinking negative things, trying to move in a positive way. No, you can't fool Andy. You could fool me. You could fool your friends. You can fool family. You can fool, but you can't fool God. You can't fool the divine. You can't fool the universe. Yeah, you may appear on the outside to want to be better and to do better, but if you go home at night and you still think deceitful thoughts, and you still want to do deceitful things, well, there's really no change there. You're just kind of soothing it over, covering it up until, you kind of get caught again. So I feel like this person's tired of that. I feel like this person's tired of just temporary changing and just to get what they want, because guess what? When it comes to a relationship connection, the fulfillment that they want, it's not there. You know why? Because they don't have it inside. You can't sex it away. You can't drink it away. You can't smoke it away. You can't watch porn it away. Nothing can make this person insecurities and trust issues and things go away until they change their life. You can't stop saying, I don't trust anyone, when you're walking around doing untrustworthy things. You can't go around saying everyone that tells me things lies to me, because you're walking around lying to people. You have to change your ways. You have to change your way of thinking. Then the divine said, oh, okay, we see that you're changing your ways. We see that you want better in your life. All right, now we can align, because this person in this low vibrational ass energy wanting a better life, okay, but you have to actually acquire it and be that. And they're realizing that, listen, I got to accept what I've done, what I said, how I did it, who I did it to. Show your face, because you weren't covering your face when you was doing it. You weren't upset. You didn't care about how other people feel. So it's like giving me a shame, like they're ashamed of what they, but you did it, right? So you're going to spend a lifetime being ashamed, or you're going to spend the rest of your life being accountable and being, dedicated to healing your life. Okay, let's get one more, Spirit. Last but not least, I don't know how to live without you. So the song that prompted me to do this reading, not only washing dishes and sweeping and folding laundry, all that prompts downloads, but I can't breathe when you talk to me. I suffocate when you're away from me. This person knows in order to get back in your good graces, they've got to be a better person, right? So what am I going to do? Am I going to sit here and yearn to be in a relationship connection with someone who knows my flaws and still accepted me, right? But like, is it too late? Is it too late, baby? Now it's too late. Is it too late to make changes? The divine's like, no, you still have breath in your body. You're still waking up every day. It looks like you got another chance at this thing called life. So I really, really feel like they're ready to make some type of change in their life. Okay. What Spirit said, grab this one here. I know you deserve so much more than that. So again, this person knows that the way they treated you in the past was not going to get anywhere. Okay. It may have kept you around. And guess what? Right. And then you say, how many of us say, I cannot even believe I let someone treat me that way. I can't believe I let someone talk to me that way. I can't believe I did. Well, believe it, because you did. We have. But that's where you learn. Right. And I feel like this person may have came into your life to help you set up better boundaries. Maybe you came to this person's life to say, listen, I know you might do wrong things, right? But I don't love you. I don't not love you because you make mistakes, because show me a perfect person. I just feel like this person loved putting a facade on that they're this perfect person and they do no wrong. And they were completely opposite of the facade that they were trying to put on. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be less than perfect. But what's not okay is doing things on purpose, hurting people on purpose, because you don't feel any self-respect, I hear Spirit say, or any type of, it's giving it non-apathetic. Like this person just like, do you fucking have feelings, or like what's up with this? Why are you so gung-ho on being this toxic, this negative? What is going on that you feel as though the only way you feel better is when you hurt people? Someone's like, damn, all I do is go around. If everyone's saying the same damn thing, someone's not lying. right? This person realizes they leave a trail of broken hearts. They have a lot of chaos. It's been a lot of divine masculines that are like, I don't want to deal with third parties. There's so much damn chaos. I would have just been better off dealing with my divine feminine, right? And everyone's not a divine feminine, but I just use that terminology just to express the whole story. But this person's like, why am I going to sit here and argue with 3, 4, 5 women when I have one woman who's more, who's worth having these arguments or these conversations about, because I feel like people that don't even have the right authority to say specific things this person do, and they're like, I'm not even, that's their thing, that's their go-to, but we're not in a relationship. Okay, but we're acting like it, we're talking like it, we're being, so that's their cue to wiggle out of doing wrong, right? We're not in a relationship. I could go be with this person. Mind you, you're spending day and night with this person, conversating, being intimate with them, but they have that 1% of chance where they're like, well, I'm not in a relationship, so I can go do wrong. It doesn't work that way. You got to remember, you got to treat people with kindness and compassion. And I feel like this person did like that for so long. So I feel like they're going through a lot of changes in their life. Spirit, let's clarify some of these changes when it comes to this person. Yeah, it's creating a lot of mental conflict. They don't like what they've done. That you got the 2, 1 on the shoulder. That low vibration energy is like, keep on going. This person's like, hell no, I don't feel good about doing that. Using their discernment, being awake and a catalyst. They know, we all know, like when we're 5, when if we like do something our parents told us not to do, it gives us this feeling. Damn, I shouldn't have did that, right? Or you're going to get in trouble when your mom gets home, or they for so long avoided that. And I do feel like it's an energy here where someone in the past, where when they did negative things, they got the behavior that they wanted. We're grown-ups now. You don't need to misbehave to get your parents' attention or show out in class because something else is happening in other areas of life. Be an adult. Talk about if you don't want to talk to somebody, go to a therapist, talk to a friend. But whatever this person, it's so much chaos in their mind, and it's like, damn, I found someone I want to be with, and I like kind of fucked it up. I don't know like how to move forward with it, except that you are exactly who you're showing everyone in the world, because you can hide a facade behind clothes. This person's they're kind of miserable in their life, okay, because they made a lot of bad choices and they're blaming this person, that person, but you were the one that was lying, you were the one that was cheating, you were the one that was in third party situations. Nobody can make you be in a third party or say a lie about yourself. Oh, but they made me do what? No one can make you do anything, accepting accountability of what they've done, and they have to, because this mental conflict it just doesn't feel good for them. Look at positive movement choices. Okay, so financial material changes. I'm sorry. Again, they realize every time they don't do too right by you or other people or in this low vibration energy, their money gets weird. Their money gets tight, because if all you care about is money, well, God said, oh yeah, all right, well, you're not gonna have none. How about that? So I feel like this person putting a facade on, I'm gonna wear these nice clothes, but I'm gonna feel like shit inside. Alrighty, because they're trying to attract people that only like the nice clothes. The people that are attracted to them in the nice clothes don't give a damn about this person's spirit or their soul. They're like, oh, you got nice clothes, you got some money. How can I use you? What can I get from you? Again, outside appearance may be fine, but the inside is trash, or it feels trash for this person. I'm not judging. I'm just a messenger. I'm just reading the energy. Yeah, look at this heart chakra harmony. It's something about meeting you. Okay, we got 4, 5, 6, and you may see 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. You may see that 31 in the chat, 13. Again, this person, they're like, damn, all I needed to do was mirror Sunshine Goddess Collective. You open this person's heart chakra up. They're like, damn, somebody loves me for me and flaws and all, because unconditional love does not come with conditions. You don't need to have a nice pair of sneakers on for me to say I love you, because maybe you wear nice sneakers when you go out. Maybe you don't wear nice sneakers all the time, or maybe you don't dress up all the time because you take care of, whatever the case may be. You see this person for who they are, right? And less of their flaws. I feel like this energy is more in tune about knowing what they're doing. They're saying, well, Dag, you love me for who I am, and absolutely do. Energy's energy. If it resonates, being the catalyst to their growth and opening that heart chakra up. And it's all divine masculine. Look at this energy here. See, his heart is illuminating. It's open, Sunshine Goddess Crew. How are they going to close it? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Crown chakra, constantly thinking about you, constantly always in your energy, constantly always wanting to be with you. We got 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, I could be a better person. Someone's saying I could be a better person if I align. If you do something you know it's wrong, don't do it. Don't do it with the shadow work. You got to say to yourself, I know that's wrong. I'm not going to do it. All right. Whatever you want to stop doing. If there's something in your life that you're like, you know, this doesn't serve me anymore, just stop. Just stop. Would you ever go to work for a full-time job and not expect a paycheck? I just said that on my reading too. Would you ever do that? No. Right. So this person's like, you know what? I got to stop doing things that don't serve my higher good. Energy's energy. If it resonates, moving on from those things. All right, so we got 66, 4, 5, 6, 7. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, and honor the truth. Acknowledge your truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay, hey, beautiful butterfly. Hey, Nora, Amid. Hey, Rupinder. Radwa, see the truth, acknowledge the truth, and it shall set you free. Some of these people took a long time. I feel like somebody started really acting in this low vibration between the ages of 18 and 20 years old, and Spirit said that is the truth. Somebody was okay with being in low vibration. They're like, ooh, I can get somewhere with this. Okay, now it's time to shape up. Energy's energy. If it resonates, a third eye chakra, 666, health, wealth, and abundance. This person's health has been, you know, this person may thought like someone did magic to them or something. No, it's their own choices that they were making within a relationship, within their own life. Okay, we got 6, 7, 8. There we go. You know, getting the confidence, building the power to make more positive movement, choices, and decisions in life with this wisdom card. So they're knowing better. Stand your ground. This person knows I got to lose something. I got to give something up to get something back. Again, the emotional loss, you know, because what they've been doing for so long was working. But it's like people are realizing like, and I don't want to say this like to be rude, but people are like, you're kind of like a piece of shit. Like you're not really that good of a person. And that hurts them. I feel like they're intuitively starting to look at themselves in a different light, wanting a new beginning. Okay, fertility energy here, but victory and success is wanting this new beginning. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Yeah, because, and that's what I said the other day, boredom, discontent, and boredom. You know, because the devil gives you presents too. Right. And I feel like this person, every time they did some shady shit, they felt like they were getting reward from not from the divine, not from the light. That's not what was happening. All right. Let's clarify some of this energy with some of these love cards right here. I'm not gonna write you a love song. Playfulness. Somebody wants to see you back in a playful energy. Romance. They're thinking of coming towards you in a playful way. They feel like that, you know, something about light in the load. Okay, don't make bad decisions on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Bottom of the deck. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, another one, transformation. Hey, Snowy. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers or transforms all things. Because I really feel like this person's going to maybe approach you in a more loving energy, or just be more love, not only within your life with you, but for themselves as well. All right, let's see what we got. Breaking free from all this low vibrational toxic ass energy where they know it doesn't serve them, none whatsoever. Like you would never. Okay, here we go. Somebody's desiring an intimate connection with you. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at every moment. So again, this person, they just feel like also if they could be intimate with you, because this person feels like you heal them on an intimate level. You heal them being intimate on a different level than, you know, they feel like you being intimate with them is healing energy. Healing energy on me. Okay, so power. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away. And again, this divine masculine's really regretting, you know, snaking you. Okay, so you see the snake wrapped around. They just wish they're more, because somebody feels as though you'll walk away from them. They're like, I'm going to do all this change for yourself. Don't change for nobody else. See, you got to change for yourself. Regretting not just being truthful and honest. Okay, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings from you than they're letting on, and I feel like where they think they were a snake at was not telling you the truth about how they feel. Like they snake their own self by not being honest and upfront about their relationship. Okay, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust in that faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, so this person's really, you know, saying, I'm going to work on myself, and then it's going to work out with Sunshine Goddess Collective. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Again, this is about a twin flame journey. Energy's energy. If it feels twin flamey too. It feels it. Okay. Last but not least, what are you doing in there? Get out the window, Lace. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available for you to follow it with faith. Okay, top of the deck. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. This isn't the season right now for this person and this energy to go be in other relationships. They need to work on themselves, because they're where they are is they are in a low vibrational state, right? And it's just giving me an energy where one wrong move and they're going to pull on other low vibrational entities. It's saying like they're trying to fight their way out of this. Okay, instead of focusing on another, now it's a time to give it to yourself. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some of these messages here. All right, Lace. It's my dog. She's barking like crazy. Ask your angels. So this person's asking their angels, let go of situations, people, places, and things that do not serve. If it don't serve your life under any circumstances, get away from it, stop it, move, do something different, because you would never go to job for a full week, work, and then say, oh, it's okay, I don't get a paycheck. Would you do that? No. So if it doesn't serve your life mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, why are you doing it? Why are you associating with them? Don't be desperate. We listen and we don't judge. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, a year from now, and that's what I was picking up, like 2026, 2027. So it might be a long time for this person to get themselves and their life together. Look, Spirit said yes. Energy's energy. If it resonates. All right, top of the deck, what do we got? Last but not least, trust. Yes, they're learning to not only trust, they trust you, they have to trust themselves and look for a sign. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Happy Soulful Sunday, baby. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. I love you guys so much. I'm doing readings $50 today, okay? So email me and Sunshine Goddess 333. All my information in the description box down below. Hold on, Spirit said to grab some of these. I thought I was done. I hope y'all didn't leave, okay? You may not understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So again, they may not see it, or you may not see it, but there's a blessing coming in for you guys and this collective and this person. All right, let's get 4 traditional tarot decks just to move forward, okay? Independent wealth, there we go, 9 of Pentacles. This person realized I got to get my own money up. I got to get my own shit together, okay? They want to be very financially stable before moving towards you. What else do we got? Ace of Swords, truth. They want to come in and give you the truth about things. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to be upfront, honest with their feelings. Okay, so I really love this. What do we got here, Spirit? King of Pentacles. Okay, very using their intuition, being emotionally intelligent, saying if this feels wrong, because it's wrong. If it feels wrong, it's wrong. No need to second guess it, okay? But again, this person who understands that, you know, they've done a lot of things in the past, coming out this King of Cups, and I love the King of Cups. His energy is so like, yes, you're the best. But again, very mature, emotionally intelligent, understanding everyone has their different wants and needs, all right, Spirit? Last but not least, the healing card. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. They're hoping for, that this 10 of Wands here, it's because they're carrying such a burden of being this low vibration. They don't want to be that way anymore. They don't want to think that way. They don't want to go. This person's like, listen, I want to be the best version of myself. And I know it's all going to start through trusting myself, using my intuition, because God gave a spirit of discernment and sound mind. Right? And so they're realizing I really got to use that. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much. Happy Soulful Sunday, y'all. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.